All right, guys. Today I'm gonna be diagnosing my brother's car. No idea what's wrong with it, so let's just get started with checking fluids and getting it started. All right, first things first, coolant level. Where's the rest of the cap? Need a new cap for him. That shit clearly broke. I'll show you guys in just a second. It's full of coolant. We're gonna have to get this overflow cap replaced. I remember it was broken last time and I jerry-rigged this little system to it, but it still had the cap. So we need to replace that. I'm sure pressure's coming out of there. And, well, I just dropped that, so I need to clean it. Next issue, definitely need to clean this. That's gross. Should not be the source of our problem. So next, let's check engine oil. Okay, it's stuck. Oh, there we go. Oh shit. Not clean, but it's definitely got oil. Hello? All right. The video stopped recording on its own. I hope I'm not running out of space. But anyway, I started her up. She sounds fine. I'm gonna let her warm up and see if anything changes. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to hear this, but it has a little bit of lifter tick is what it sounds like. I'm gonna take her for a test ride, see if anything else comes up. It does sound a little vibraty in here, but as soon as I get on throttle, that lifter tick goes away, and it won't come back until the idles drop back down. We do have a check engine light, so maybe I can stop in my test drive over at the O'Reilly's and see what that is. So far I've got nothing. She's riding really smooth, and I hope the wind noise isn't too loud. I gotta drive with the windows down, ain't no AC in this thing. But she sounds good so far, and I don't hear or feel anything. So let's just get this check engine light figured out and see what that problem is. So the code says to replace the map sensor, and that system is too rich in bank 2. So I don't think replacing the map sensor is it, but that's O'Reilly's suggestion. So the power steering is leaking, and I'm thinking that ticking might either have something to do with that, or if the car's running too rich in a cylinder, maybe the purge valve, the purge valve solenoid might be either dirty or clogged, and that might also be causing the ticking. I will have to look into that a little more to figure out what's wrong, but nothing major is wrong with the car. It's definitely a drivable car, so that's good. And there's a bee right behind me. I'm just gonna walk away slowly. All right, for the next portion of this video, just hang out with me while I do a few maintenance items on this car. So I'm gonna start with the worst one, changing the oil. Let's get to it, I guess. Where are you? Oh yeah, it's right there. I was on the money, dude, I knew it. Had it, I had it. How you doing on this side, bud? Oh, you're doing great. Yeah, it looks like plenty of space to get under the car. Well, I don't know where the oil drain pan is at, and my mama didn't answer the phone, so we're gonna start on something else in the meantime. Never mind, guys. Got the drain pan. You know, I'm not gonna lie, guys. For someone such as myself that works in the car as much as I do, I hate doing oil changes. I don't know if that's just a me thing or, oh, way too big. Oh my God. Oh, it's a spider. Get away from me, son. Yeah. I thought it was a big ass ant. No, that was a spider. Get out of here. What are you doing, son? Okay. He's dead. I got him. Took a few tries. All right. Yeah, like I was saying, I hate oil changes. What size is this? A 14? Oh, you know what? It's probably American. I should have thought of that. 15 it is. Bro, why are there so many creepy crawlies out here, dude? Hoo-hoo-hoo. That's pretty good. Yeah, the more you do oil changes, the better you get at it. But it never means that you're gonna like it more. All right, guys, time for the part that I hate the most because I always feel like I'm gonna spill. Something has to be wrong with me. Also, I don't know if anyone else does this. I always do an opening hole that's not too big for me to pour, and then like a breather hole. I don't know if I should or shouldn't be doing that, but that's how I always do it. Oh, dude, that would have been money even without the funnel, dude. Oh my God, that yellow thing is back. That thing looks like it could fuck me up, dude. I was doing a great job pouring that until that thing came and scared me. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, he's by my corner light. Dude, I think all these bugs on my car are attracting bugs that want to eat the bugs. Oh, that could have been bad. I almost spilled the oil drain pan over here. My mama would have killed me. All right, now for the little one. Okay, that one would have missed. So this car takes 5.7 quarts, which, oh, that thing is right by my leg. Oh my goodness. Guys, I froze, dude. That was terrifying. He's probably still down there. I don't see him anymore though, so I'm less scared. Oh, it's a fly. Don't do that, fly. You scared the shit out of me. Oh my God, I don't know what that thing. Oh, it is still there. Oh, I'm just gonna back away slowly. It's real slow. He's on my headlight. What the f is that? That's a scary ass looking wasp thing. I don't want to call it a yellow jacket because I don't know if that's what it is. This is what my brain wants to call it because it's literally built like a wasp, but it's black and yellow, dude. Is that like a hornet or a yellow jacket or something? I don't know, but I'm scared. Stay away, you disgusting creature. Oh, it just grabbed a dead bug. He's flying away. He grabbed a dead bug from off my car. Nah, hell no. Ugh. I need to clean my car. I forgot to mention that I have like the world's smallest coolant leak. I just gotta top this thing off every couple of months. Nice, I didn't miss. Oh, missed. Where's my rag? That's all right. A little bit of coolant never hurt nobody. I hope. That's good enough. We're gonna leave it like that. The next thing I'm gonna do is take off this strut bar. I don't know how well you can see it down there because this strut tower, not the strut tower, this top hat is loose and I need to tighten that bolt. And I just realized I don't think I have thread locker. Look how pretty this one is. It's nice and orange. It's got a beautiful color to it. Oh God, this one's like actively rusting. Oh, it's probably got wet actually when I was spraying the car just now. There's two bolts attached to the firewall. I mean, not bolts, I keep saying bolts. Two nuts attached to the firewall. And I'm really hoping I didn't put them on last time. Oh my God. I mean, you should always put on your stuff the way you know, the way it should be. But I really hope I just didn't do it. Oh, well, I must have lost one because there's only one in there. All right. Perfect. Why didn't I use this from the beginning? I be having the tools I need to get the job done and still be acting like a buffoon. Oh God. You see, I be doing some dumb stuff sometimes. Oh, thank God there's a platform back here. I would have lost that if there was no platform there because I'm a dummy dumb. I'm trying to like use better words when I speak, especially on the channel. Oh God. Why? All right. Is that loose? It looks fine to me. All right, you know what? Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this and then I'll pick up the camera. All right, guys, there's good news and there's bad news. I'm gonna start with the good news because it's relevant to most of the bad news. The only good news is that nothing in my suspension is loose. So let's start with the bad news with that. Because nothing is loose, one, I took this all apart for no reason. And two, take a look at this. The noise that was making me think my suspension was loose is because this strut is shot. And why isn't it focused? Yeah, this strut is shot. As you can see, it's super dirty, greasy and grimy. And there's spillage all up in there. So yeah, this is absolutely destroyed. And that's why this thing is making noise, making me think that my suspension was loose. The good news is that it's not loose, but the bad news is this is done. I need to get new suspension. And now let's move on to the other not quite related bad news. The last thing I was gonna do in the car today is raise it But as you can see, this if you've ever had a coilover before, you know you have these teeth here and here. You have to crack this loose, push this up, tighten it again. And I thought I had the tools for this in my trunk. I don't. So I can't do this today. So, with all of that being said, I'm gonna start putting things back together, and I might be done for the day. I don't know. Well, we'll see if there's anything else that I think of. All right, guys, unfortunately, I only got 50% of what I wanted to get done here today done. Did the oil change, topped off my coolant, but failed to fix suspension issue, which now I know is shot and needs to be completely replaced. I guess we can't fully count that as a not completed task. And then I left my, I don't even know where they are, my I don't even know what those tools are called for adjusting the coilover's ride height, but I don't know where they are, and I don't have them with me. I thought I used to keep them in my trunk, so I thought they were there, but they're not. So I gotta figure that out when I get back home and buy new suspension. So that sucks, but I'm gonna get back to diagnosing my brother's car. I'm gonna see if there's anything that I can do today, and if I can maybe even find where the problem is for the code. And hopefully that'll help the idle maybe run a little better, get rid of that little ticking noise. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep messing around with that car, see what we find. I was gonna start with first things first. I'm gonna check the intake system for leaks, but the intake system is just that. This is like the simplest intake I've ever seen. So scratch that. We're gonna pop this open and make sure that the air filter is clean. Found an issue, a pretty big one. There we go. So I've already found a few issues taking the intake apart. And the first one is, as you can see, look how dirty and clogged up this intake is. I'm not gonna go buy a new one right now, so for now I'm just gonna clean this out, but we should probably replace this. And the second, which is a much bigger concern of mine, is right here. This, that goes all the way through. It's cracked right there. I don't know exactly how much of a leak it was because all the way on the inside it is not cracked, but I don't know how well it was sitting. So this is definitely something that needs to be replaced. Don't mind my hair, I'm about to wash it. But as the absolute intelligent unit that I am, I didn't notice my microphone died. So I have like 7.5 minutes of footage with no audio. I'm just gonna put those in as time lapse right now. It's just me taking this stuff apart and putting it back together. But this, with the crack in it, has been replaced. Could not find the clamp. I lost it in the engine bay somewhere, so I put this one on. And I'm waiting on a filter, so that I'm still waiting on. But I put it together for now just so I could give it a quick start. And I did check this map sensor to clean it out real quick, and it looks fine. Again, I don't know if it's fine, but it looks fine to me. So waiting for that to come in tomorrow. I'm gonna fix that, and then I'll probably have my brother do an oil change. But for now, let me just give her a quick start. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit and see if anything changes, but seems good to me. But I definitely want to replace that filter tomorrow. I feel like that it's really dirty. I tried to clean it and it's still really dirty. So I think that's gonna help with it running a little smoother. So we'll see tomorrow. All right, well, as you can see, it's still idling a little rough, but besides that, it's driving perfectly smooth. It's only rough on idle. Once I start driving around, the engine is super smooth. So I guess tomorrow we'll find out if it's that fuel filter or if there's something else going on. And I think, yeah, car's up to temperature. My fan just came on, which is great. That means the fan is working. That is something they were concerned about because the car did overheat. once, and we need to top off his brake fluid. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow with the oil filter, see if it changes the idle at all. That filter is pretty clogged, so I'm hoping that's it, but if not, you know, we'll keep going down the chain. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Day 2 of this. Also, I'm wearing swimming trunks. I didn't bring enough clothes to my mom's to be working on this car more than one day. I thought I'd be done in a day. That's what happens when you're lazy. Anyway, look at the difference between this thing and a fresh, clean boy. So I'm hoping this makes a world's difference. Let's throw this one away. All right, filter is changed. What I forgot to check, which is what I'm gonna check now, is injectors. Where are the injectors? Oh, I see one. An injector is definitely not leaking. I would have, one, you could hear it. It kind of sounds like, you know, a liquid squirting. And I don't smell it either. You can definitely smell gas. So we don't think we have any leaking injectors. So I'm gonna let this warm up and see if the idle's still rough after it warms up. All right, the car's up to temperature and it's still idling a little rough, but it's a lot better than it was when I first got here. The idle would drop sometimes to 500 RPM and get a little shaky. It's still a little shaky, but at least it's staying at a steady 750 RPM. And I actually don't know what these are supposed to idle at, but it looks good to me. It appears to be smooth and it's driving smooth. So I don't think we solved our problem. But that's all I have time for this weekend. And we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna take it for one last test drive, make sure everything's as smooth as it can be. And then I'll leave my brother with some homework. Well, really, it's just an oil change. He needs to change the oil and the oil filter. And yeah, it sounds pretty good. So let's just take it for one last test drive and yeah, we got here. Check engine light is still on, but we're idling at a steady 750, looking smooth, and coolant temps are staying low. So my brother's car is definitely drivable again, but I would like to get rid of that check engine light. The car drives so smooth. It honestly drives smoother than my car. All right, so we're back parked again, and it's definitely running better than it was before we started fixing anything, but it could still be better, and we haven't got rid of the check engine light. That's it for the attempted fix of this car for today, or for this video. We were unsuccessful this time in getting rid of the check engine light, but the car's running a little smoother. I definitely would trust this car to get my brother back to and from work. I think my next suspect, because we're not leaking any fuel, would be the bank 2 O2 sensor. The map sensor was clean, and it would also affect both banks, not just the one that the code read. So I think my next suspicion would be the O2 sensor in bank 2, but I don't have time this weekend. I gotta go back home. I work tomorrow. So maybe we'll figure that out another time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hanging out with me in the garage. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.